everyone. Hey guys, Andrea Alicia here, and I wanted to share with you how to build an online business with 4 children, 5 and under. So it's really simple actually. Keep consistent. I said it right off the bat. That's the big secret. Keep consistent. Let me tell you about one of the obstacles that I absolutely crushed when it would have been so much easier for me to just put everything on hold. See, my youngest daughter was born 6 months ago, and she was 3 months premature, almost 7 months ago now. And being a completely natural mama, this was one of the hardest things for me that I've ever had to go through. And since I had 3 other children already at home, I couldn't be in the hospital with her all day. I also homeschool, and my husband worked full-time. So if you think you don't have time, sorry, sympathy train left my station a long time ago. I have the least amount of sympathy for people who say that they don't have time. Because there's always time. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. There's always, always, always time. So, where was I? I have 3 other children. My husband works full-time. I also homeschool. So I couldn't make time as my excuse. So every night, what I did, right after I put the children to bed, I'd jump in the van, headphones on my head, cell phone in hand, and I would get a training on the internet. And I would listen to that because the hospital was an hour away. I would listen to that on the way to the hospital. Now, what that did was it trained my mind. It took my mind out of what temporary situation that I was currently in. And it was really clear in my mind of where I wanted to go, what my vision of the future was, and worry was the farthest thing from my mind. It really helped going into the hospital seeing my baby girl, and it also helped me get up the next morning because my mind was always on, it wasn't on the current, it was always on the future. So I'd find myself home by about 3 a.m., crazy, and then woke up by about 8 a.m. to do it all over again. And I did this for a solid 3 months straight. The nurses would call me crazy. They'd tell me not to bother coming and even to go home early. But you know what? I know that any one of my children would do the same for me. So I did it. And because I didn't put my business on hold then, today I can enjoy that momentum that I built back then. And when the times were the toughest, so that now that when things are just busy, I know that I can make time. Because not only was I busy then, I was also going through a lot of emotional stuff and physically emotional pain, and but I still was able to do it. I pushed through it. So today, when things are still hard, they're not as hard, and it reminds me that it can be done. It always can be done. So I had to prove that for myself so that things today would be easier to do. I can always find a moment for growth. You can always find a moment for growth because each and every step counts. Little step. Just don't stop walking in the direction of your dreams. Just keep on going forward. Do something every single day. So I hope I can help out just one mom with this message out there to see that you do have the time and your dreams do matter. Just be consistent. Don't put things on hold. Keep doing something every day. And that's it. That's all. That's all I've got. I've got to get back. I have just little bits of time. Remember, one step at a time. Take care. Andrea Alicia, signing off. Stop, stop, stop.